A small New Year's resolution that can reap large returns. What we do on this channel is make spreadsheets to run numbers for people. We use the returns for the S&P 500 for the last 100 years. I want to take somebody that maybe they're 32 years old and has been able to save up $30,000 and can invest $300 a month. Where might they be in the future if the returns are anything like they've done in the last 100 years? These are 1924 numbers going down through here, showing how much you'd have. This is a summary box. For example, after 35 years, you have $2.76 million. So you pick different years, you can have different amounts. Here you'd have 2.668 after 35 years. 2.7, you kind of get the numbers right here. So what I did is ran it for every single year for the last 100 years, where you'd be after 35 years. Again, 32-year-old, $30,000, putting in $300 a month. These are returns for every single year for the last 100 years for a 35-year period. And in the worst case scenario, you'd have $1.717 million. The median of this column would be 2.388 million. The maximum you're going to see is 4.628. Again, what do we do on this channel? We use the actual historical returns, which includes the depression years, and we simply project ahead what similar returns might do for you in the future. And the resulting numbers are simply a possible range of what may happen in the future. Here's the range from 1.7 to 4.6. Now, the point of this video is what would happen if we just increase that by 3% a year? In other words, $300. Right now we've got it $300 a month going all the way down through here for this time period. What if we just increase that by 3% a year? Watch the numbers change. Again, looking at a 35-year column, just increasing that $300 by 3% a year, a small resolution, New Year's resolution, but look at the benefits you can reap. Now, instead of 1.717 million, the worst case scenario, you have 1.938 million. And instead of 2.388 million being the median in this column, you're going to have 2.813. Just that 3% increase changes it that much. If we just do a 4%, let's just try one more, increasing that by 4% a year to see where you might be. Look at the difference, folks. $300 increasing by 4% a year. Now in the worst case scenario, up over 2 million, and the median is up over 3 million, starting with 30,000 and just $300 a month, increasing that by 4% a year. Whatever you're putting in monthly, this next year, try to increase that by a certain percentage. If you increase it by 3 or 4%, you can see the huge difference it can make over the long term. Again, we show this in other videos that whatever year we pick, if you can be in it for 30, 35, or 40 years, these are the kind of graphs you're going to see. It may take a while. It might be a bumpy ride, but look where you ultimately end up. If you can just stay with it, no matter what year I pick, you're going to see a graph like this, folks. It just takes off like a rocket. But it makes a big difference with just a small amount of extra money each year. You can really increase the numbers that you see over here, and you can see this graph just take off like crazy. But that's what we do on this channel. We just run numbers for people. We just love showing people get it in there and let it go and see where you might be. But that's what we do on this channel. We run numbers both for the accumulation stage and the withdrawal stage. Please consider subscribing to this channel. Let people know about this channel. Let them see that there's a channel out there that will run numbers for them. We just love showing people where they might be in the future. In this video, we just want to show you with just a small increase as a New Year's resolution. Just increase whatever you're putting in your in the S&P 500 by 3% a year and see what may happen if you have the time, 30, 35, and 40 years. Thanks so much for watching.